Hey everyone, FSK2 here with a new video, and just to show 3 things I bought yesterday, Brink, and you'll be seeing some reviews, gameplay of that later with commentary, a stand for this, but I'm not going to use it for this video, and a iRenew or Energy Factor wristband, and this is what we're going to be reviewing today. So, Energy Factor is basically kind of like iRenew, and these are everywhere. They're at the mall, they're at stores, some stores I guess, they're on TV, they're online, you've probably heard them on the radio even. They're a recent craze like hula hoops or silly bands or whatever. So I decided to get this at the mall yesterday with some friends, and I was a little, what do you call it, like doubtful, I guess, unbelieving that this could actually work. So I got they gave me a demo basically, because I never really believed it when I saw on TV that it would actually work. So when I put it on, I was able to maintain my balance a lot better. So basically what they do is they make you lift up your right leg like you're gonna do some kind of karate kick, and they make you stretch out your arms. The guy then pushes down, and of course you lose your balance, but you catch yourself, of course. And then after 2 trials, they put this thing on you, and then magically you maintain your balance almost instantly. And what I noticed was, I think it's mostly acting, because I noticed the first time I didn't really know what was going to happen, so I lost my balance. So I figured the second trial that I would focus all my weight on my left side, and it took the guy who was trying to push me over a few seconds to actually push me over, and then I lost my balance. Nothing that impressive, but I noticed he was focusing a lot of his pressure where he was pushing towards the right side, like towards, basically, it's hard to explain, like he was pushing away from my body and not towards, I don't know how you say it, but he was sort of pushing in like a, like in that direction. It was like slanted. The third time when I had this on, he pushed down. Now you can do this with your parents or with your friends, just make them do that trial I was talking about. Push all your weight to the right side on them, they will topple over. Then push strictly down, they won't fall over, even without the wristband. So that's something that's really interesting in my opinion. You can push actually as hard as you can and they won't topple over, which I find interesting. Now supposedly this contains negative ions. Supposedly when you're exposed to cell phones, Xbox, PS3, TV, basically any kind of rave, electronic waves like microwave, ultrawave, whatever waves, you're exposed to positive ions supposedly, and these give you negative ions to balance it out. Just off the bat, I don't understand how negative ions like this could possibly help you have more strength or balance better, because first off, when I watch TV, I don't just randomly fall down and go, whoa, I can't maintain my balance. So let's say this had some magical sort of powers to it, and it was able to reverse decades of exposure to microwaves, radio waves, whatever waves, honestly. Let's be honest and think logically. This is pretty small, pretty thin, so it's going to have a very minimal effect at most. So I think it would probably take maybe 10 days, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, a really, really long time for this to really show some sort of health benefits at all. Considering it's really thin, and we live in a world now today that's completely filled up with these positive ion radio waves, supposedly. I don't really see how this could possibly reverse decades of exposure in just a second. It doesn't make sense in any shape or form. Even as we speak, this would probably have a minimal effect, and it would be actually no effect at all, because right now I'm exposed to waves as we speak, actually, because I have a TV and I have a radio in the coffee room to my left, and they both transmit waves. So it doesn't matter if I'm at a 4-inch radius from them, because they're in the air. I mean, you can't exactly hide from these invisible rays. Not to mention I have a microwave to my right in the kitchen. Right there, you see that white box. So that also sends waves sometimes when I turn it on, or maybe even when it's off. I'm not really sure how it ultimately works, but I'm going to assume it still sends waves even when it's off somehow. So I'm exposed to those sort of waves. Not to mention I have a cell phone. We have a phone router, home phone, whatever. We have a home phone and cell phones just lying around. We have multiple laptops and a Wi-Fi router, network, Wi-Fi, whatever's. I have a wireless internet connection. So all of those waves at this moment are being flying through the air. So that was a weird sound effect. I'm sorry. So they're all flying through the air, and this thin rubber, silicone, whatever, bracelet is going to reverse over almost 20 years of exposure to waves instantly, even when there's like a large amount of waves going around. This is supposed to fix all my problems in just 2 seconds. 2 seconds, and this is supposed to fix all my problems in 2 decades. That doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. But, of course, I'm being harsh. Perhaps there is psychological benefits for those who really do believe this has an effect. For those who currently own one, or whatnot. You've probably been believing for the past week or so, or maybe longer, that these really have helped you. And they have, because you believed it has some sort of super magical powers, and it's probably helped you psychologically in the fact that you think wearing this is going to make you more secure. Sort of like Linus in the comic strip / movies, like holiday kind of movies, Peanuts. And in Peanuts, there's this character named Linus who has a security blanket, and he believes it makes him more secure or safer. So this is going to be sort of like the same thing, but in bracelet form, and it makes you feel safer because you have now magical powers that you wouldn't have without this. So I think really it's more of a psychological kind of gullibility effect more than anything. So, but not to rip on them. I think they're kind of cool as in design. I don't know, they just kind of seem nice. Maybe for some psychological benefit, I don't know. I just bought it for fun, and you can get it for about $20 at stands at the mall or stores. Probably cheaper on eBay, Amazon, or their website. Be sure to check them out. They're actually kind of fun. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.